you hear me? Do you hear me? If I just breathe out the space between our love, everything is alright. Breathe every little piece of me, you'll see everything is alright. Yeah, yeah. Everything is alright if I just breathe. I can drive before and after, just talking to you.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. If I should die before I wake, it's 'cause you took my breath away. Losing you is like living in a world with no air. Oh,
I'm here alone, didn't want to leave. My heart will move, it's incomplete. Wish there was a way that I can make you understand.
but how do you expect me to live alone with just me? 'Cause my world revolves around you. It's so hard for me to breathe. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live, can't breathe with no air. It's how I feel whenever you ain't there. There's no air, no air. Got me out here in the water so deep. Tell me how you gon' be without me. If you ain't here, I just can't breathe. There's no air, no air. Oh,
No. I walked, I ran, I jumped, I flew right off the ground to flow to you. There's no gravity to hold me down for real.
but somehow I'm still alive inside. You took my breath, but I survived. I don't know how, but I don't even care. So how do you expect me to live alone with just me? 'Cause my world revolves around you. It's so hard for me to breathe. Tell me how I'm supposed to do with no
center line, yeah, and he would really draw it. And he would ride walk, trot, canter, and none of his paths at the end of an hour of training his horse would be wider than this. And it was then when he gave us a lesson, and we could really see here's the corner and there's the circle, and you had like a half moon untouched between the circle line and the corner. If he would catch us leaving a mark and that's a half moon, God! Who was that? Oh, it was a horse without shoes. There's only one like that here. Yeah, it was really teaching. But he said that if you can ride a correct circle, you have the horse on the bit. That was always the same. So putting a bit of emphasis on riding a circle meduyak. It's not just that in the show at the Taharut you score a nice mark for being meduyak and that, but it actually helps you to control the horse. We could see it today in the circle, how the circle got more even, how Pedro calmed down, how Nestor became a bit more active and expressive in his whole movement, when all of a sudden Vicky didn't just sit on a comfortable horse, but had to make sure the circle stayed round and let him drift off. Because Nestor, when he was asked to use his inside hind leg a little bit more, says, if I go the circle a little bit bigger, I don't have to bend so much. I have less bend, then it's easier. But when Vicky realized that he's drifting out, and she kept her outside aids on, all of a sudden, Nestor said, oh, I have to work a bit more. And he took more weight. So that, and it actually taught the rider the coordination of the diagonal aids of the board. Inside leg to outside leg. Outside leg with a bend and a flexion. We have these diagonal aids to frame the horse. But I did not have to tell Vicky, use the outside leg, use the outside leg, more here, more there. I just said count. Count. And if it gets, and like you count in advance, and you see, if you have 6 strides and on number 3, you're already close to the other one, you have over half, then you have to slow down a bit. And if you're already at 3 and you still have ways to go, you have to ride a bit more forward. And if the horse drifts out, to keep the 6, you have to go forward back in because you're losing half a meter. And that is for show jumpers, those of you that jump. If your horse in the corner drifts out, if you say, oh God, it drifts out, and you pull on the reins to get it back on line, you slow the horse down, you lose another few centimeters. And then you have all of a sudden the distance gone for over half a meter, and the horse crashes into the rocks or stops. So if you lose this, you must know, do I have to push forward, do I have to keep the 6 strides? And out of this exercise you can wonderfully build distances like with 6 strides inside on a bent line. And feel how you can drift the horse, keep it in, and that trains you for the show.